Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's doing good. Yeah, I'm going to do a quick 3 for Thursday. There they are right down there. And we'll take a look at them in a quick second here. Just want to let you know, got the results from the MRI back. There is some damage up there in the neck area, actually in a couple places. But he thinks that they can go in there and just scope it out and clean out the mess. In the meantime, he prescribed me some muscle relaxers that are really working good. So I decided to put my Bowie knife hanger up. Just went out and bought some wood. And it's a 5-foot plank, which if I put hooks every 6 inches, I should be able to hang 10 knives on the wall. Of course, I'll sand the edges here. It's really kind of rough cut. But yeah, that's red oak with a little mineral oil on it, and that should be fine. That's what it looks like without the oil on it. But I'm getting that underway right now. Hopefully the neck will hold out. And I'm jacked, you guys. Take a look at this right here. I just ordered that today. And the reason I did that is, I don't know, I just love it. Yeah, it's the most I ever spent on a knife. So it's kind of like going back to what Patty said. First you start out saying, well, I'm not going to buy a knife over $100. Then you buy one. Well, I'll never buy one over $200. Then you buy one. And for sure, you're never going to buy one over $300. But I did it. And it's actually over $400 shipped to the door. So yeah, I broke a couple barriers there. Though I did pay over $300 for the cold steel Tonto. But yay, you know, it is what it is. So let's get started with a quick spin. Got some Barlows out there. And I kind of ran those by you guys earlier, or the last video. It's a Case Mini Copperhead and a Richards Sheffield of England with the shell knife. And that's Royal Canadian Mounted Police. I've always thought that was pretty cool. Go around, couple Victorinox in the back over here. One a Old Cross version. And Big John Henry on the top. Look at this dust already, man. I just dusted this 2 days ago. It's with the furnace running all the time. And over here, I don't know if you can tell the copper Barlows, the Bokers, starting to get darker. So I'm going to leave them out here. I want them to get a little darker, then I'm going to seal them up and leave them that way. Haven't carried them yet. Don't know if I will. A few things there. Been kind of stuck on my Schrade still. Still carrying this in the Schrade Heritage Barlow. Well, here, let's put that down. I think I've shown you guys this before. It's actually green. I don't have the light on. Let's see if I can get the light on. Actually, I found out you got to turn the light on before you start recording. But anyway, yeah, you guys seen it before. Really sweet Barlow 2-blade. Then that covers everything. You got your large fixed blade, medium clip point, and very functional pen blade. Comes in handy. So anyway, what 3 did Ricky pick today? He went with one old, one new, and one brass. No blue. These are all new to the collection. Let's start right at the top first. This is a 70s Wiss Barlow. Now, Wiss was a company that just did scissors, I think. I don't know if they sold anything other than scissors. My ma had a pair when I was growing up, and I remember I used to have to use it if I couldn't find the regular scissors. It had them like diagonal teeth on it. I forgot what they call that kind of scissor. But I remember the name Wiss, and I always thought that was kind of a weird name, but they got this cool trademark. Look at the stamp. It's an eagle over the shield, and arrows in the tail end. Now, they bought out Boker USA in the 70s, and after that, they ended up selling Boker USA to that, what was it, Cooper Cutlery, I think, or Bluegrass Cutlery, one of the two. I didn't do any homework. I just got this in today, and I was screwing around at the Home Depot, picking up stuff for the Bowie board. And of course, I'll have that nice case Bowie to hang on there too. But I'll put other knives. I got the case, was it the Desert Prince? And of course the Western 49. But check out that Barlow. Saw cut Delrin. Really nice saw cut Delrin too. And that's actually, I should be carrying knives that can't break because I drop stuff all the time. But now I thought that was on the same pattern because this was made by Boker USA. Like I said, Wiss had bought them out in the early 70s and then sold them early 80s, I think. And this is the Boker Tree brand, but this is a 492, which I thought was the same. But if you look, the 492 is a little bit longer in length and a little bit wider in girth. And I don't know if this choil's sharpened out. It looks like there's like 90, at least 85% of the steel, but it's still not real tall. In this one, you can see it has a choil. Very small. And I think it's factory edge. I don't think this has ever been used. Might have been sharpened a few times, but not substantially where you could tell. This one here, you can tell it's been sharpened. But, okay, I thought it was the 493 because it had the clip point. But the 492, Boker USA Barlow, is right in the wheelhouse on size. Bolster size, just throw a different stamp on there, different etch, and call it a Wiss. A Whisper. You'll see that. This one also isn't very tall, but if you look up here, it's still got to be like 90% of the blade. There's a lot of room from here to here. So yeah, it's sharpened down a bit. But another cool Delrin there. Of course, in the 70s, everything went Delrin. Delrin or synthetics. I think they just got tired. That's my own sneaky suspicion, is they got tired of that. You know, that's a big money loss when you're returning knives and replacing the scales on them, because it doesn't take, believe me, it doesn't take long to bust a bone scale. Now this one's been around for years, and you can see the nice crack in there. It's probably one drop. A lot of stress up here, and as soon as you drop it, it just separates. Still a beautiful Barlow though. Got one more Barlow. Just came in. This is called the Tidioute Cutlery number 25 Barlow. And it's on the 25 pattern. I didn't bring out my other two that I have. One was made by GEC for Bulldog, and the other one's just a regular GEC. Tidioute white acrylic. And the Bulldog is a beautiful honey bone, smooth honey bone. So this is saw cut red. Let's see. Since I can't turn that light on, I got ways. Yeah, it looks pretty sweet. Almost a strawberry red. That's the true color on this camera. Nice little bullet Barlow. But there's a little extra to it. Easy open, just pinch, or use the nail neck. But I don't know why you would do that, because it's so much harder than to just grab it there. And this is Tidioute Cutlery, Titusville, Pennsylvania. Then up there, GEC Carbon 252123. Look at that little. I like this one. I mean, a lot of people like that cotton sampler. Never been a big fan of that blade. But now this little blade, I don't mind. Little spear point. You know, you could still find a way to get a lot done, but I mean, it's a nice little EDC. If you have a small slip for it, or you don't even really need a slip. Throw that in your pocket, you won't even know it's there. So we'll put that back up. I'm going to do a full video on that, because I'll bring out the other two 25s that I have. Now this, save this one for last, because it's brass. Now I'm a Craftsman tool kind of guy, but I always respected people that, I had a friend that swore up and down with Mac tools. So this kind of reminds me of him. We both didn't think much of Snap-on tools, which was the other big. Those were the big three growing up. But yeah, the Mac tools weren't too bad. And quality hand tools for over 40 years. But I have to date this, so I'm not sure what date their 40-year anniversary is. I imagine this is an anniversary knife, but it just says manufacturer of quality hand tools. And then over here, since, okay, 1938. So this was made in 78. In fact, I had to clean all this raised area because everything was completely black. So I cleaned it up before I did this video. And you got the Mac Tools truck. And this is limited edition, 1 out of 12,000. Well, I guess you could call that limited. The number on this one is 6991. So like right in the halfway mark, a little past the halfway mark of the build. So you got your pretty nice clip point. This is a rather large Stockman, 4 inches. And the blade cutting edge is under 3. So that's UK legal. And it's in Imperial, USA. Imperial, Providence, Rhode Island, USA, down here on the corner. You can see how black this is here. The whole knife was like that. I had to clean it up. But I didn't want to take all of it off. I did a good job on this side, but I got to take a little bit more off here on the inside. Just used a Q-tip and some cleaner. And we got spear point, sheep's foot, Warncliffe. I'm going to say sheep's foot. And a little spay. Cool little knife. So there it is. 3 for Thursday with 5 sitting out here. Man, Warthog never goes by the rules. That's for sure. So until next time, my friends, take care. Peace. Bye-bye.